My name is Sasha, and I'm actually the one that tweets stuff out. I'm here to introduce Dr. Injagiri Damages!
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great that a protester climbed the Statue of Liberty to protest President Trump's immigration policy. Yep. For 4 hours, she was in a stalemate with officers, refusing to come down until the families, all families of detained immigrants in U.S. immigration are freed. You see, some people are funny, you know, in the way their sense of what is possible. Did you look at Trump, you think he will be moved? Of course, the New York Police Department, they went up there, brought the woman down, and arrested her. Now, the real shock was that the woman was black. She was. She could not be black anymore. Not after what she did. What a sacrifice she made. Remember that this was happening on the 4th of July. America's Independence Day. You know, it took a lot for her to watch her neighbors put meat on the grill. You know, hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken wings. And she watched them slice the lemonade and the watermelon and prepare potato salad. And still, she told herself she was going out to protest. Justice. Can you imagine that? Yes. Now, that is commitment. That is commitment. Wait. I've just been told that she's not just black, that she's an African from the Democratic Republic of Congo. You see, these French people, you know, either they are going there to rescue somebody from fire, or you know, these French Africans, they are jumping somewhere. You know, this is wonderful. English people, what are we doing? You know, all you English Africans, you're only dancing to what is the name of the Davido's music. Anyway, now it makes sense now. You know, my homeboys and homegirls will not abandon cookouts at the parks to go and protest. For what? Now on the same day, on Staten Island, New York City, some other Americans were making a different kind of commitment to hot dog. You know, I don't know how you spend Independence Day in your country, whatever country you are from. Maybe you have a military parade, you know, like they do in North Korea, or you show off your newest weapons, you know, or maybe you run into the river half naked, like the Russians. but in America, we celebrate Independence Day by eating ourselves to early death. Yes. That's what we do. By the way, do you know how the French people celebrate their Independence Day? Is it by throwing the white flag up in the air saying that they've surrendered? I don't know. Okay. Let's hear it from the French president, how they celebrate independence. Let's hear it.
My name is Emmanuel Macron. Namibia is the president of France.
My name is Macron. I'm impressed, you know. The man could speak pidgin English. My name na I thought it was macaroni and cheese. Can you believe that? You know? Were you not impressed? I was impressed. Have you ever had Nigeria's president, Muhammadu Buhari, speak pidgin English? Ever? Have you? Not at all. Not at all. You know, not even in those good old days when he was looking for votes. Remember when he was looking for your votes? Yes. When he was wearing Igbo, Yoruba, and Urobo attires. Remember, like this one and this one and this one. You know, he even wore suits. Kai. His forefathers must have been surprised to see him in a suit. You know, never. It was the days of anything to be president. Once he became president, he stopped pretending that he was going to be president of all those people. No, I wanted to say that he became president of all those people. And there was no need to put on their you know. But I pulled back from saying so because I didn't want my ancestors to slap me. Have you been slapped by your ancestors? I didn't want that. That they would slap me. Anyway, I was talking about French president. Yeah. So yes, the teacher's boy was in Lagos to visit Fela's shrine. Wow. Yeah, Fela Nicolas Bokuti. Yeah. See, when the man was an intern at the French embassy in 2002, he was in Lagos. He visited the shrine then. And And he had not forgotten. He had not forgotten. Then the roads were banned. Once you smell Igbo weed, once it gets into your brain, it leaves a permanent tattoo on your brain. No, I'm just telling you, weed from the shrine. Here is President Macron having a good time in the shrine. Take a look. Did you see the way he was looking at that dancer? Did you see that? Oh, you think I'm seeing what is not there? Did you see that? Okay, watch. Take a look. The man knows how to do it, you know. He knows how to, with black women, you know. He knows how to do that. Now, that was him dancing with Africans in Paris. If not that, the teacher he left at home, the teacher, the wife, would have given him 12 lashes. He would have jumped up to the stage in the shrine to shake his bum bum. He would have done it. I'm telling you. But the teacher, they was watching. Now, speaking about Fela, Macron said this. Take a look.
He was not just a musician. He was as well a politician in the whole meaning. He was a politician because he wanted to change society.
Yeah. Fela was a politician because he wanted to change society.
What?
Does that mean I'm not a politician? Where am I now? Where am I? What am I doing? I should be aiming to change society. I'm here wasting my life. Anyway, like I told you, the smell of Igbo got into the French presidency nose.
He can never forget.
He was asked to advise those at the shrine. Here is what he said. Take a look.
So if I have just one message for young people here in the shrine tonight, yes, politics is important. Yes, be involved. And there is no advice.
Macron.
He ended by saying, this is no advice. So I told you, if you just a small ping into your nose, you lose it. You lose it.
One time.
I wish the president visited with his wife, the former teacher. Imagine him walking into the shrine with the wife, dressed like this, and holding a red wine. You know what I mean? Look at that. You see my homeboys, area boys, around the shrine, they'll be looking and they'll be like this. They'll be like this, like that one. I'm telling you, that would have made history. You know what I mean? Anyway, I like the teacher's boy. This time, he did not give Africans that his usual talk, that his message, that our problem is that we are overpopulated. Now, by 2050, we'll be the most populous country in the world.
How?
The man should have said it. You know what I mean? The French president should have told Nigerians. But he was afraid of area boys. No. Okay, look at what happened when, they closed the road, the one they reconstructed. Because he was coming. They closed some roads so that nobody would pass. Look at how Nigerians welcomed him when they saw the convoy. Take a look. They were abusing him, for causing trouble for them because he was visiting Nigeria. Nonsense. Buhari used to dance like that. Like the French. Oh no, why are you laughing? Like the French. Okay. Not with black women. With Indian women. We have an old picture. Let's show you. You see the man? Just look at it. The man used to dance. Imagine Buhari dancing in the shrine. He may even get votes from the reformed APC members. There's a divorce going on in APC.
Yeah, it's a battle.
Buhari dancing was for the good old days.
Yes.
When Nelson Mandela was still locked up in prison. That was when Buhari was still cruising with. By the way, do you know that for $250,000 you can spend a night in Nelson Mandela's former prison?
What?
On Robben Island. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Doctor, is there battery?
An auction is going on in South Africa for an opportunity to spend the night in that prison where Mandela spent 18 of his 27 years in behind bars.
Wow. Freedom luxury.
It is part of an event organized to mark what will have been his 100th birthday.
Oh.
Mandela's birthday. Yeah. So you can, I know you have some money hanging out there. You can, $200,000.
To sleep in prison.
To stay for 1 day, not two. No, it's the luxury. It's wonderful, historical prison.
Oh my God.
Now, talking about debts and the ironies associated with it, the British House of Lords. You know them?
Yeah, the rich guys.
Now, that is the upper house of lawmaking in the body in Britain, not the lower, not the House of Commons, House of Lords. Oh. It's like the Nigerian Senate. The difference is that the House of Lords is where people about to die are sent to wait for death. No, that's where they go to wait for death. Why the Senate in Nigeria is where former thieves go to hide while we forget their crime. You know, that's how the difference. You know the difference now. The House of Lords met last week and decided to debate the killings going on in Nigeria. Oh yeah, take a look.
People are reported to have died in coordinated attacks on around 50 communities in
I know. Mind you, it was their great-grandfathers of these guys you are seeing who invaded Nigeria. And in 1914, amalgamated the northern and southern protectorates and named it Nigeria. No, they were the one who did that. Look at their bald heads. Gray hairs. The concern of these guys you're seeing is that Nigeria could experience the kind of genocide that happened in Rwanda in 1994 when 800,000 people were killed in 100 days.
Wow.
It happened, yeah. Look at.
We mustn't wait for a genocide to happen as it did in Rwanda. Ominously, my lords, history could very easily be repeated.
Now, the question is whether Nigerians will learn from history and avoid the same fate that befell Rwanda, or whether we are doomed to go through the same horrific ordeal before we start respecting human lives.
It's the only way to learn.
More than we respect cows.
Oh.
By the way, if we respect cows so much, why do we use it for suya? I mean, if people who, people are killing people because, why do we use it for suya?
Because we want to share the same body.
I know. The leader of Maeta Allah, the Adanla Di Chiroma, had said that he did not claim that the killings in Plateau State were in revenge for the killings of cows. Oh yeah. He said that the Premium Times reporter who wrote the story cooked it up. Guess what? Premium Times has since fired the reporter. Oh yeah, they did. Meanwhile, Yusuf Idegu, a correspondent for the Nation newspaper, who actually did the interview with Chiroma, dismissed the report that he circulated a false story. He said that it was Chiroma who said that was lying. Did you see that?
No.
Does it make sense to you? I don't know who to believe. But the reporter is insisting that he was the one that interviewed him and he said it.
Wow.
Now, if Premium Times fired their reporter for that small thing, what is Buhari waiting for before he fires his two spokesmen?
Yes!
That's the question. Femi Adesina and Shehu Gaba.
What is he going to fire?
Have you been following the logic that they've been spewing all over the news media? Have you been following that? Okay, watch Femi.
Ancestral attachment. You can only have attachment when you are alive. If you are talking of ancestral attachment, if you are dead, what does the attachment matter? What does it matter again?
Femi.
Wow.
Femo.
I'm telling you, unbelievable. Do you know that is what is called in English language extortion? It is what armed robbers do every day. Your life or your money. Both of them belong to you. Your life or your... Okay, watch him.
It's better, like somebody has said before, it's better to live on the land than to be under the land.
Femi.
It is better to live on the land than under the land. Femi, let me talk to you. Femi, listen. Femi, it is better to keep your integrity than to join a government to escape poverty. Femi, I'm just saying... Sasha! Meanwhile, Femi's second in command, Malam Shehu Gaba, opened the mouth that he uses to eat tuwo shinkafa to say this. We don't have the video. Okay, the headline. See the headline. Look at the headline. Nigerians now have more electricity than they can consume. It's like telling a hungry man that he has more money than he could spend. That's what it is. Now, that is what I call hate statement. Hate speech. Garba was technically mocking Nigerians.
Yes.
He was saying, do your worst, you idiots. He said that's what he did. I actually prefer to be mocked. Very often it makes me sit up. But what makes me weak is a statement like this.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Fellow Nigerians, let us pray.
Oh.
Says Buhari.
Again.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
In the news,
in Muslim
in the news story, Buhari said, and I quote, "There is nothing I can do to help the situation except to pray to God to help us out of these security challenges. What has happened is a very bad thing."
Oh, no, it's good. It's good.
No, that's what he's saying. There's nothing you could do just for us to pray. Now, if we had wanted a prayer warrior to be the president of Nigeria, Buhari would not have made the first, the second, the third, the 200 choice. No. He wouldn't. There is Apostle Suleiman. There is Reverend Father Mbaka.
Yes.
There is Prophet TB Joshua.
Yes.
And so many others who can command God. And when they say, you must die,
revoke this law or die,
you die.
That's it.
Now, not to be pessimistic, I said to Buhari, you know what? Sure, we will pray for security.
Yes.
We will join you in prayers.
Yes.
After you have fired all your heads of security agents.
All of them.
Your Minister of Internal Affairs.
Yes.
Your Minister of Defense.
Check.
I said to Buhari, don't worry. We will even read all the holy books with you. After you've read a book on Rwanda.
Yes.
A book.
Just one.
Nonsense. Rubbish. Even the Vice President also begged Nigerians to pray as the only solution. I don't want to take on the Vice President. No, I'm not equal to that task. I have a pastor like him who had something to say to him and to Nigerians who are placing all their hopes in prayers. Take a look.
I just wish you could use prayer to do everything. I wish you could use prayer to build a house. I wish you could use prayer to build roads and bridges. We would have had some fantastic roads in this country. I'm telling you, in fact, this morning we will not be here. We'll be somewhere on the construction site. As we're praying, angels will just roll in. Their bulldozers, their graders, their rollers, and the construction workers of heaven will just go to work. By the time we finish the service, 100 kilometers. 8 lanes, 4 lanes on each side with service lanes. Beautiful, world class. Not lie. Pray till tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. So waiting for God to come and do everything for you, seeking to achieve something when you've done nothing, is vanity. It's human nature, but it is vanity.
I didn't say it. Hey, you see, as for the Nigerian people, they make me tired too sometimes. So last week, a petrol tanker exploded along Otedola Bridge in Lagos, killing over 12 people and setting on fire more than 40 vehicles.
Abomination.
Now, you would think that it will be a lesson to Nigerians. Hell no. Here is another petrol tanker on the street of Lagos. Look at it.
Wow.
Do you know what the man is doing? The man is at the back trying to seal a leaking fuel with racks. Look at it. If that tanker explodes now and kills people, you know what people will say? They will blame the devil.
The devil again?
Yes, the devil.
It's always him.
One day in Africa, we will figure out who is the real devil.
Yeah.
And we will know that it is we,
the people.
The people.
The devil is African.
Nonsense. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Now, this is big. Switzerland. We have returned over 1 billion abacha loot to Nigeria.
Woo!
1 billion. You see, this is the time for us to bust in all the former presidents, from Obasanjo to Buhari. And just sit them down and say, where is the money?
Where is the money?
Oh, I forgot. Buhari said he's giving out 300 million of abacha's money to the poorest Nigerians. Yeah, he said, that's what he said. Yeah, to the poorest Nigerian households. It must be a very sustainable kind of thing. You know what I mean? When you give out that money, Give them today and tomorrow.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nonsense. Oh, this is very good. Atiku said, I never stole government money. If I did, Obasanjo would have exposed me.
Just imagine.
Wow.
No, I will pause for you to laugh. No, I'll pause because everybody is laughing. You know, no, let's talk to Obasanjo about Atiku. Obasanjo, what do you think?
We got a letter from America in June 2006 listing a number of people to be investigated. Atiku was one of them.
Now, this one is from Vanguard, so you know it must be true. Boko Haram's Shakal, critically ill.
What?
The man is ill. According to doctors at Sambisa General Hospital, he needs to be flown abroad to London for medical treatment. No. I'm reading what's in the news now. A GoFundMe has been set up to help brother pay for the treatment. You see, alternative history is better. It's sweeter than the real deal. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
This is alternative. The man is critically ill. I don't know who went to. The doctor went and checked on him, and now we are going to raise money for them. We're going to raise money to send him to London. That's where our leaders go to get treated. Right? He deserves to be in London too. APC cracks. NPDP others move out of APC to form RAPC. Now, I know it may be confusing. You know, there's a divorce going on in APC. No, but it's actually understandable. Everyone who is on crack for more than 3 years, there's no option. You have to crack. You have to crack. The question is, where, with the money bags leaving APC, where will Buhari get the money to execute the next year's election? How? Where will he get the money? Oh, I forgot. Abacha's flute. You know what I mean? Abacha's flute. Yeah. Oh, this is. You know, we like stupid criminals and stupid. You know, we like those kind of stories. Listen to this one. Native doctor dies while testing bulletproof charm. No, don't worry. He passed on. Don't worry. He passed on his stupidity gene to his children. So there's don't worry about. The sad part of the story is that he was begged to first of all test the charm on a he-goat before testing it on a human being. His wife already started boiling water to be used to cook the he-goat. Oh well. Now there's nothing to cook. If the man had tested it on a he-goat, they will have a feast. You know, now the man is going under. What did Femi say? It's better to be on the land than under the land. The man should have tested it on a he-goat. He would have been on the land now, not under the land. You know? No sense. It's time for your email. It's time for your
email.
Wow. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Doctor. Happy 4th.
4th of July. How was your 4th of July? Did you eat hot dogs?
I ate too much. Pepper soup, I think I'm on a level.
You ate too much.
Hey, how was your
It was wonderful, you know. I was just mourning, you know. I wasn't
what
happy.
were you mourning?
People that died in Plateau.
Oh, it's true.
I wasn't happy, you know. And I'm thinking about independence. When are we going to get our real independence? You know what I mean? When will our president not be going to London for treatment? He can't be. Trump cannot go to Britain for it.
It's true.
He cannot. He can't do that. Nobody. No serious country will do that. So many things. You know? So many. Anyway, do we have emails today?
Everyday Doctor.
Okay, let's hear them, please.
So our first email is from Solange from Cameroon. Beyonce's
yeah. Beyonce's sister.
Yeah.
She's watching our show.
Yeah, we are going places.
Wow.
Okay, what did she say? Yeah.
Hello, Doctor. I really enjoy your program and it's really so searching.
Thank you.
I was pleased hearing about the situation in Cameroon.
I know.
That's going worse by the day. With the merciless killings of citizens in the northwest and southwest regions. We keep praying that God will answer our prayers and let all the killings and fightings come to an end.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, is that what Buhari said?
Yeah, we should keep praying.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is why are you laughing when you're talking about serious issues? Yeah, serious. So thank you, my friend, for writing. I know certain situations, they look so difficult. Why are you laughing? But with time and more importantly, human efforts, ultimately we are going to win. Stay strong and pray. and while you pray, throw stones at the devil.
Devil.
That you know the devil. You know,
That devil.
Yeah, you have to throw stone at the devil.
Every time.
You can't just sit down, just kneel down and pray. If you don't throw stone, they will think you are not serious.
And it's always the devil that caused it too.
Yeah,
You know?
find the devil.
Stone that devil.
It's always around your neighborhood. Next.
Our second email is from Legit from India.
Legit! Hey! Legit!
Legit!
You know, we used to hang out with him when he was a rapper. That's our guy.
Legit
Yeah.
in India.
Yeah, what does he
And
want?
he writes,
Yeah.
Good day, doctor.
See, I told you it's my friend.
I'm a regular fan of your show.
I told you.
I turn on my notifications just to get your shows
He's
first.
a man.
I want to say a big thanks to you, our new nurse, and the great shotman, noisemaker.
Short man.
Shotman, no.
That's not good now.
Oh yes, and greetings to the great shotman. A good job to all of you for exposing all the corrupt politicians every day.
Wow.
I want to express my anger towards the politicians, but I can't get to them.
Wow.
I'm happy you say almost everything on my mind.
Almost everything.
Keep up the good work.
Like when you talk about he doesn't like. I know the one. I know my one.
Legit. Keep up the good work because very soon you'll start to enjoy the Nigeria you wish for.
Is that not what we're hoping for?
That's just what we just said. When we get our true independence.
Yeah.
I strongly believe that because we are the citizens taking back our country.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Take it back.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. You know, as the great prophet once said, we are because you are, and you are because we are. Ninos, how did you know that? I didn't know. I thought you were gonna have that. You're doing well. You're doing your homework. You know what I mean? Next.
Part of it. Our final email is from Anderson.
I'm warming up.
From Switzerland.
Switzerland. Oh, that's good. You know, when are we going to Switzerland? I want to go there now. You know what I mean?
Swiss, right?
Yeah. No, it's beautiful now. Yeah. Go ahead.
And he writes,
yes.
Hello, doctor. I want to thank you for this great program of yours and the entire Sahara crew.
Wow.
Thank you too.
Good emails today. Nobody abused me.
Please continue to talk about the killings in Nigeria because it's getting too much and I'm even scared to visit Nigeria.
Me too.
Good.
And doctor, every time I hear Sasha, tweet that out. Please, can we see Sasha?
Sasha. She's
tweeting.
Can she come out and show her face?
She's busy tweeting.
You see,
Sasha is busy now.
Sasha is shy. I think she's shy.
Maybe.
We have to give her get her to the
but
shrine.
She has first fingers.
Once she goes to the shrine, she will show up on TV. All right, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. And follow us on Twitter @DrDamages and on Instagram
@DrDamages.
By the way, I say this every week, and my followers are dropping every week. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyway, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book "Immigration in Time of Trump" by John Andres Holmes, and it says, "There is no exercise better to the heart than reaching down to lift people up." I repeat, I go deep. There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down to lift people up. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Who have you lifted up recently?
Doctor, who have you lifted up?
Who
have you lifted up?
Beside your phone. I lifted Sasha up.
I lifted him up.
And this
guy is an illegal immigrant.
You lifted him up. You have to lift people up.
Yes.
The muscles of your heart will be strong. I'm telling you. Try it. Try it.
Wait, Sasha.
Even Trump, try it.
Buhari.
You didn't hear what Buhari said?
What is it?
That he's surprised that people are saying that he's supporting killings because he's Fulani.
Does he have cow? Yes, cow.
Can you believe that? I mean, people are living in bubbles. You have to come out of your bubbles. Come out of your bubble so you can hear the real truth.
Nonsense.
Lift somebody up. All right, see you next week.